So it's not going so well for Disney. They released a new Moana trailer yesterday, and everyone's been wondering what Dwayne Johnson was going to look like in live action as Maui. And now we know, and people are like, what the hell is this?
People wish they didn't know.
People wish they didn't know. This is actually a really good example of anti-marketing. Like, Maui's a great character. Dwayne Johnson did a great job as him 10 years ago. But Dwayne Johnson as Maui in real life, it doesn't work.
I don't think it's going to translate well for most people in real life. If we're being honest.
No.
People are asking, where's his nipples?
That's what they're fixated on. Where's Maui's nipples?
Where's his nipples, and where did he buy that bad wig? Those are the two things that I keep seeing asked quite often.
Well, he's a demigod. They don't lactate.
But even in the other one, in the animated version, it looks like does he have nipples over there? I can't tell.
I don't know. I was never checking his nipples out. I'm assuming, he's a cartoon character. It's probably a representation of a nipple type thing. I don't know. He's smooth chested because he's a cartoon character.
Well, and he's smooth chested in live action because he's wearing a bodysuit. But what gets me too is his face, because he looks like he lost a lot of weight for some roles and stuff. But you know that Ozempic, or like when you lose a lot of weight, and then you're like your skin saggy because if you're older, especially, and you get the saggy skin, it makes you look older, and that's kind of like what he looks like in the face. His face doesn't match his body, kind of thing.
I almost feel like I know he voiced the character, but I feel like they should have gone with a thicker, younger actor. For this. And there was I remember there's a lot of controversy because they wanted to use AI to buff him up, and they would not, everybody had a shit fit about it.
Well, they wanted to use AI too. I think his cousin was going to do some of the stand-ins for him because he couldn't be there, and they were going to use AI to put his face on there, and people were mad about that too.
Wow. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. The reactions to the trailer are not great. This again, people were excited for this movie. I still think, honestly, because it's Moana, it's probably going to make $1 billion. But I think a lot of people's excitement for the movie has waned since seeing Dwayne. Dwayne made it wane.
Here's the thing. I don't know how many people were actually excited though, because I'm seeing so many comments or like, this movie it's like 10 years old. Why are you making a live action of it? And a lot of them are like cheap cash grab, and they're basically saying, why do we need this? So I'm not saying there's not people interested, because I know that there are, but I'm seeing a lot of complaints that we've seen since it was announced, which is why.
Yeah. So let's but why? Let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you get woohoo if you do. Woohoo. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
This is CLOWNFISH TV, and we tend to clown on Disney quite a bit. So we're going
to... We talk about nipples, apparently.
And we talk about nipples, yeah. So let's talk about Dwayne's nipples. So here's the new trailer. And look, my first reaction seeing this, and I think I put it on Twitter, is that kid's Halloween costume.
The one that they pulled from shelves because they said it was racist.
It's racist because you're basically wearing a brown person's skin. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of, because it looks like he's literally just wearing a Halloween costume. So it's not going so well for them on YouTube either. We went out to the official trailer on Disney. The reactions are not good. They're getting ratioed. It's 36,000 upvotes to 80,000 downvotes. And it doesn't really have a whole lot of views for what it is. I mean, we're talking the first official trailer for a major release from Disney. And in 24 hours, it got 3.4 million views.
It's not the first trailer, but still, the one that Maui's showing up in. Here's the thing. I don't think people want this. And I think people are over it. I think they're tired of the live action. They're like, this is just lazy.
Yeah.
And you don't have to live action remake everything. And they're like, this one movie wasn't even 10 years old. I mean, why are you doing this?
Cash grab. And this was a Bob Igerism. This is so Bob Iger. Like, in his mind, he was like the father of Moana because it was on his watch. This happened. It was a huge hit. Same with Frozen. And so he's like, let's hurry up and make live action versions, sequels, whatever. I think it's a really bad idea to make a lot of these movies is a really bad idea to remake them in live action anyway, but to do it this soon, I mean, we're talking literally 10 years ago. That's it.
Yeah, and then we just had the Moana 2 animated one. I said that weird animated film like a year and a half ago.
Was it even? Yeah, it was, and that was supposed to be a series, but then of course Bob Iger again, because it's Moana, and that's one thing he talks about all the time, because it was his thing, or it was on his watch. It was supposed to be a series on Disney Plus. They cobbled it together into a movie. It wasn't even supposed to be a movie. Everyone's forgotten about Moana 2 already. Nobody talks about Moana 2.
It did okay and everything, but it's just people. I think if you give them new, good originals that are animated, people will come, and they're just too busy trying to make live action versions of everything. We're doing Lilo and Stitch 2 in live action and all this other stuff. People are tired of it. Plus, he just looks weird.
This is the first thing I thought too. Rebecca here, one of the comments. This looks like the parody AI trailers you find in the depths of YouTube. Yeah, it does. It doesn't even look. It doesn't look like an official Disney release.
It looks like an SNL skit, like a parody SNL skit.
Yeah. I have to admit, I do admire the bravery of Walt Disney Studios of keeping the comment section open. That wig they put on The Rock is killing me. Came for the comments, left for the trailer. What else can I say except, did we need this? There will come a point where the animated movie and the live action remake will release at the same time. You know what? I think that's going to happen sooner rather than later. I could totally see them being like, it's kind of like with video games, like 15 years ago, whenever the Ghostbusters video game came out, they had two versions of it. They had the Xbox and PC version, which was like the real version of the Ghostbusters video game, right, with the photorealistic actors. Mm-hmm. And then for the systems that weren't as advanced, the Wii and the PS2 or PS3 or whatever, they had a more cartoony version. I think that was a more kid-friendly version. I could totally see them being like, here's a story we want to tell. Let's do it as a cartoon and as a live-action movie using AI at the same time.
I don't think they will. I'll tell you why. Because that would cannibalize each other. Like neither one are going to do super well. It's like when there's an election and you have two people running for in one. They're both like Democrat or Republican, and people are like wanting one of them to drop out because then they're cannibalizing the votes. I think it'd be like that. You're going to cannibalize yourself, so why would you do that?
Wow, surprise! I don't see the Sora watermark anywhere. Yeah, here. No. This is the type of trailer SNL would make. Yep. Disney is the only entity who single-handedly tries to undo every good they've ever done. Yeah, Moana was a very, very good movie. And at that point, just leave it alone. It doesn't need sequels. It doesn't need a remake. Just let it stand on its own. But apparently you're incapable of releasing more good movies because after Moana, everything was kind of downhill. So,
yeah, you can see people obviously left or something because what they're bringing out is not great.
The guy who plays her father looks more like Maui.
That's true, actually.
A live-action remake with 90% CGI and 10% realism. Why does The Rock look like he bought his outfit from Spirit Halloween?
Well, they did have those costumes, but then they said they were racist and took them away.
This person says, Disney coming to a theater near you. Me moves. The original movie wasn't even 10 years old when the live action was first announced. Disney in theaters July 10th. Thanks for the warning. Comment section is the best book I've read this week. Wow. Yeah, this is not going well. The views are not great. The upvote to downvotes, not good. It's not looking good for them.
No, it's not. People aren't liking it. It just looks bad. I'm sorry. I was trying to see if I could find anybody who had the original costume on the eBay one, but I don't see it. I see knockoffs. I was trying to see if I had the Disney one that they recalled how much it goes for, but I only see knockoffs.
Oh, yeah. That was the whole thing. That we talked about that before. A couple of years ago, they recalled it because they didn't want white kids wearing a brown skin suit.
They still made them. Other companies still made them, or people made them anyway. But the official one, I don't think that I don't see it. I was trying to see if they go for a lot because they recalled it, but I don't see it.
It's just a very bad idea. It's not a good idea, and this explains why
he's one of the producers.
Oh no, dude! He's just here for the paycheck. I mean, he's clearly in for the paycheck.
He's getting deals for his production company.
Yeah, I good luck with that, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to expect from this one. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, if it goes like Lilo and Stitch, it's going to make $1 billion, but I don't know.
Tired of it. I don't know either. I don't know where to put this one either. I think closer to the release in July, we might be able to figure it out a little more. General audiences don't seem to. The people commenting don't seem interested. We don't know yet how general audiences feel. I think we'll get a better idea when ticket sales open.
Yeah. but the upvote to downvote is not encouraging. Now,
No.
compare that to Lilo and Stitch, because I know when the trailer for that dropped, it was massively, overwhelmingly positive.
Right.
People were like, "Yeah, this looks fun. It looks like it captured the spirit of the movie." Little did we know that they nerfed Jamba, and there was a whole nother thing. But we're getting a do-over. We're getting another one. Maybe we'll actually get Gantu in the sequel. I don't think people were excited about this one like they were Lilo and Stitch, and it's too soon. It's way too soon. There's no nostalgia. Lilo and Stitch, there was nostalgia for that movie because they waited until it was at least 2 decades before they decided to drop a live action movie. This one's like, yeah, we just.
I think people are interested. I think if they had nailed Maui, I think that people would be more interested. I honestly think that him looking like Timu Maui is a big part
Timu
of why.
Maui.
Is a big part of people aren't interested. I think if they made him look like he did in the cartoon, they found someone who looked more like the cartoon, like was thicker, and stuff like that. I think it would have gone over better.
Yeah.
I honestly think it would have gone over better.
Oh, we're doing the crab too.
Yeah.
No, God, it's
going to be like pretty much the same movie all over again. That's what they usually do.
It's literally just.
I mean, now Tafiti looks great
because she was also CGI in the movie.
Yeah.
I saw this at first as Chi-Hu. I thought he said Cheeto. I can't run the trailer without getting dinged for it. But oh God, that means we have to sit through Shiny again. Except it'll be somehow worse. He looks. Was it Tamatoa? Was that the name of the crab? That's the same damn. He looks exactly the freaking same as he did before.
Well, yeah, because the CG, but I don't care.
I don't care. I don't know. I'm so burnt out on these. Like Lilo and Stitch, we actually gave a pretty good review to. I know a lot of people have problems with the ending. I mean, in hindsight, I'm looking at. I think I was so surprised that it didn't completely suck. That it's kind of like, well, that didn't suck. But that's kind of where the bar is right now. Like, hey, this didn't suck. I'm gonna give it an A-.
Yeah, pretty much. When you're on the ground, anything seems great. So. Yeah,
so we'll see how this does. I mean, I'm still saying it's probably gonna make bank just because this is Moana, but Moana 2 wasn't great. So
some of the stuff might be a little scary for kids in live action. Like, I mean, it's kind of creepy.
Dwayne
in
Johnson,
but Mommy, make the Maui. He's under my bed. I'm so scared.
Make Maui go away, please. Are those his tattoos? Because I know he's got full body tattoos now.
That's a suit. They definitely.
That'd be kind of funny if it was like they just replicated his tattoos. But on a suit.
Well, he might have done some of it for the character, but I don't know. But it's just a suit. So
I should get a suit like that and go to the beach and be like, look, I'm kind of ripped, and also I have a lot of tattoos.
And also I'm racist because I'm
racist because my skin is somehow brown. Yes.
But no, I was thinking they missed the perfect opportunity for a Monsters Inc. Moana crossover. With the crab and then with the Maui, it's just we need more power. Send in Maui. I'm sorry, kids are screaming.
Oh my God. Oh, that's gonna be the next thing. They're gonna have Monsters Inc. live action.
I don't think you could do a Monsters Inc. live action. Oh my God, that would be so bad.
It would.
Well, at least they stopped Bambi, which Dwayne Johnson was doing that one too, and thank God they canceled that.
Was he gonna be Bambi?
What the fuck?
Wait, was he gonna wear like a deer hoodie or something, like an anime hoodie? That'd be hilarious.
Lion King, like the live action Lion King, kind of their Jungle Book,
probably.
But it would have been just absolutely horrific. I'm like, do not do that.
I would go all if I were gonna remake Bambi, I'd make it furry bait. I'd just make them like anthropomorphic deers, and they were wearing clothes and shit. So
it's like Zootopia.
Yeah, like Zootopia, but with Bambi. Yeah, and then
when Bambi visits Zootopia.
Yeah, and of course,
your family will love it. My mom and dad are both dead. Well, no, dad's not dead, but my mom's dead.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be. Well, you can make it for a modern audience. They could just sit around a coffee shop and talk about the problems. Bambi would have a man bun, a bam bun.
Man bun. Yeah. Oh, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Look,
it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. It doesn't. Yeah, the downvotes are not great, and people don't like it. So whatever. And it's still probably gonna make a shit ton of money, but who cares? We're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
Bye.